a little bit of that boot. Come on. Awesome, awesome. Don't be afraid to flirt. You're a natural. You're a natural. Perfect. Head up a little bit. Perfect. Come on, baby. Come on. Make love to the camera. Yeah. Go ahead. Be a little flirty. Flip your hair. Perfect. Perfect. Come on. Let's get some other angles. Over the shoulder. Great. Great. All right. Go for the last frame. Great. Got it. Okay. Let's take a break.
Not bad.
Good job. Good job. Sure.
Yeah, do you mind if I ask you a question?
Sure, not at all. Go ahead. What's on your mind?
How did you get into this business? I mean, why did you become a photographer?
Well, it's actually kind of a long story. But, yeah, why do you ask?
I'm just asking because my agent got me this gig, and usually before, I work with a photographer for the first time, I get a lot more information. It's, he told me that you were a freelancer and were working for various magazines and that you were legit and all, but I was just curious what your background was.
Okay, I understand. And, sorry about all the secrecy, but, yeah, I've just been in this little situation for quite some time. I can't reveal too much about myself.
What are you, in the witness protection program or something?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I probably shouldn't tell you this, but I actually learned my trade, photography, when I ended up in the military back in the 80s. I was in Special Forces. We used to run a lot of secret missions, mostly in Central and South America, against the Sandinistas and other communist regimes. And sometimes they would send me out to collect photographic evidence for the generals back in Washington. But anyway, we had a lot of trouble with this one agent, a guy named Bruce Seagal. Things got really, really ugly this one time when he was sent in on this mission to Nicaragua.
Seagal! Seagal! I've been hit! Seagal! You still alive? I'm okay, Colonel. How bad have you been hit? Your goddamn ankle's blasted off. Is that all? Damn it, Seagal! I need help! All right, Colonel, hang tight. Okay, let's have a look at that ankle. You're pretty bad. I gotta get you out of here. No way, Seagal. This mission's too important to jeopardize. You go on without me. I'm gonna get you to the rendezvous point. Get you out of here. Then I'll come back and finish this mission on my own. You go on without me. Damn it, that's a direct order. No way, Colonel. You're going home. Damn it, I'll have you court-martialed for this. What the hell are you doing?
Sounds like a really dangerous guy.
Oh yeah, he was, and by the time he was totally out of control. I mean, sometimes he could be a real hero, real heroic, and he rescued a lot of his guys out there who were in trouble. But then there were times he'd get into the village and just decapitate everybody. So a couple years later, Colonel Jackson was ordered to assassinate Seagal.
Seagal, you check out that area over there. I'm gonna head east a few hundred yards. If everything's clear, we head back to base.
Yes, sir. Colonel! Colonel, I'm hit! I'm hit! Colonel, I'm hit. I'm hit.
What Colonel Jackson didn't know, what nobody knew, is that Seagal had survived the assassination attempt. He managed to get back to the States, but then he quit. He decided to go into the civilian world, got himself a job, working in genetics research.
That's great.
Yeah, should have been, but he was advancing too quickly. So his boss at the company decided to fire him. He got together with his girlfriend, who also worked at the company, and they sabotaged a research project Seagal had been working on to make him look bad and provide a pretext for firing him.
Now, have a seat, Bruce. Bruce, just what the hell did you think you were trying to pull in that meeting this afternoon?
What do you mean?
Now, damn it, Bruce, don't play dumb with me. You know that Q mezzanine cannot be used in the way that you described today. We know that from the work that I did with it last year.
I thought I covered that in my presentation.
Oh, you sure did. You sure did, buddy. You trashed the report that I did last year by using statistical data that everyone in this company knows is false. I don't know how you thought you were going to get away with it.
What are you saying to me?
I'm saying you're finished here, Seagal. Steiner just called me a few minutes ago. I tried to stick up for you, but the figures in your report were just plain wrong. You're fired, Bruce. I'm sorry.
Well...
Hey, look, Bruce. I am sorry about this.
Seagal was suspicious about what had happened, and so he started poking around and asking questions.
Yes.
Are you done, bro?
Yes, I am.
We need to talk.
Who do you think you are coming in my house like this? Get out!
Take a look at these.
What is this stuff?
These are the confirmation reports that Regal Genetics sent me last February. You should recognize them. You did initial law form.
Yes, what if I did? And who are you to have these papers anyway? Do you work for Regal Genetics?
My name is Bruce Seagal. Until yesterday, I was head of research and development for Regal Genetics. These papers are the reason why I got fired. These figures right here have been changed. The ones with your initials next to them.
Hey, look. I don't know what you're trying to pin on me. A lot of papers come across my desk. I just do what I'm told, you know? Ah, here we go, my boyfriend. You can talk to Chris about this.
Chris? Chris who?
Chris Smugelson. He works at Regal Genetics. You would know him if you did.
Bruce, what are you doing here?
I came to ask Deborah here some questions about these reports that came from our labs earlier this year.
Let's talk about this outside, shall we? Listen, Bruce. If you're looking for trouble, you're finding it very fast, my friend.
Listen, I've got legitimate questions, and I want to find out the legitimate answers to them.
That's fine. I got no problem with that. But don't bring Deborah into this.
Okay. But I have your word that you're going to look into this.
Of course. Look, if there's been some kind of wrongdoing here, I'm the first person that needs to know about it. If you got something, fine, I'll take it to Steiner. You bring in what you got tomorrow.
All right. You're a good friend, Chris.
Think nothing of it. I'll see you in my office tomorrow, okay? How much does he know?
Smugelson knew he needed to do something, so he sent men over to Seagal's house to kill him.
We're going to drop this guy off at the lake. We're out. Good.
But once again, Seagal proved to be hard to kill. His face was all messed up because of the acid they threw on him. But he survived, and he started working out and preparing to get his revenge on Smugelson. Finally, Seagal was ready to get his revenge. And as it turned out, that night Smugelson was having a little dinner party with a surprise guest. It turned out that Smugelson's uncle was none other than Len Jackson, Colonel Len Jackson.
Of chili and jelly. Some people think it's disgusting, but Chris and I like it. Don't we, Chris?
I especially like the grape flavor.
You seem a little edgy, Len. Is something wrong?
Of course not. Blazes will make you say something like that.
Well, no.
Let's not talk about me right now. Let's talk about you two. Chris, you told me the other night you had some big news. Some career move or something.
Well, yeah, actually, as a matter of fact, I was named vice president of my company yesterday. I had some pretty serious competition there for a while, a guy named Bruce Seagal. But, well, let's just say I took care of him.
Bruce Seagal? Did you say Bruce Seagal?
Yeah, he was working with my company for about 2 years. Real bright guy, but, well, he's no longer with us. I guess it's what he deserved.
What I deserved? Why, that son of a... Oh my God. Oh my God. I knew it was gonna come to this all along. I knew he'd find a way into my life somehow.
Uncle Lenny, it's okay. You know what? We have some great vacation pictures from last summer. How would you like to see them?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Okay, I'll be right back.
jerk!
I'll go check.
I'll come with you.
God, who could have done this?
I know who. It was Seagal.
Bruce? It couldn't be. I had him killed.
You what? Did you see him blast into a million pieces? Did you take his brain out of his skull and cut it in half? Did you hold his heart in front of you and squeeze the life out of it?
No, I hired a couple of guys. They threw acid in his face, tied him up, and dumped him in a lake.
That's not good enough! He's alive! He's waiting around here somewhere to kill us all! We're doomed, don't you see? God damn it, doomed!
But how do you know it's Seagal who did this?
When you're in the Special Forces, they give you nicknames. Mine was Bruiser. His was the Decapitator. He used to chop off people's heads for the sheer fun of it. He became so dangerous that I was assigned to kill him. I thought I had it till tonight, but I always had my doubts.
You sure we're talking about the same guy here? I mean, how tough could he be?
Just try to imagine your worst nightmare, and then try to imagine that a million, billion, zillion times worse, and you'll still be light years from imagining how bad this guy can be. This is the kind of guy that you can put in a steel coffin and bury 500 feet beneath the North Pole. And by the time you get home, he's smoking a cigarette in bed with your wife. This is the kind of guy that you can push out of a B-52 50,000 feet up in the air without a parachute. And by the time you land that plane, he'll be off stealing your luggage. This is the kind of guy who...
All right, I get the point. But what can I do?
You got two choices. Either get the hell out of town, or tell me where to send the flowers.
Okay, we'll go. But first, let me just grab a few things, okay?
Smoogelson, congratulations on your promotion. Cigar!
That's right, Colonel, it's me. You know, it took me 15 months to recover from that bullet I took down in Bolivia. But I never figured it was you that shot me. After all those missions we were on together. After all those times I saved your life.
Your shoes untied!
What?
You...
Going someplace, Colonel? You can run, Colonel, but you can't hide. I'm gonna kill you now, Colonel. I think I'm gonna enjoy it.
Oh, no, you're not. I don't outrank you for nothing, boy. I taught you everything you know, but I didn't teach you everything I know.
Not this time, Colonel.
You wouldn't, Scott. You wouldn't dare.
That's why they call me the Decapitator.
it's a really gruesome story, but how do you fit in?
Well, when all those people turned up decapitated, everybody knew who was responsible. I was sent in to take the pictures of the crime scene, which were used in the subsequent trial. Seagal was convicted, but he escaped and murdered the judge and the prosecutor and everyone else associated with this case. I'm the only one left. And I've never told anyone that in all these years.
Wow. I'm really glad that you told me. Because, well, it just so happens I have a little secret as well.
You do? What's that?
Well, rather than telling you, how about I show you? I'd like to introduce you to my boyfriend,
Your boyfriend?
Bruce Seagal.
Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 okay. No, no!